Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's a lot of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, my babies, you guys already know what's up. I appreciate you so much being here and coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on our little channel, friends. So yeah, let's dive into today's reading. You guys know why you're here. We are going to be looking into the person that's been giving you mixed signals. We are going to be asking the question, who are they, just to help you connect to whatever group you choose. And then we'll be looking into how does this person really feel or what's really going on with them. As always, though, you guys know it is a collective reading on YouTube, so just use your own discernment and only take what resonates. If something sounds confusing, that just means that part probably just isn't for you. Besides that, though, let's see what we can learn today. Friends, let's get into it. I am so ready to move into spooky season, even though the weather is screaming just hellishly hot. But one can wish. Three groups as always. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you pick this little patch, then welcome to your reading, friends. I'm so used to saying sticker, but it is a little chenille patch. My babies, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for being here today. You guys know today we are going to be talking about the person that's been giving you mixed signals. We are going to be asking who are they, just to help you connect to this group, and then we'll be looking into how does this person really feel or what's really going on with them. This reading is meant to help bring in some clarity and some insights, or maybe even confirm what you're already feeling. It does not have to be related to a romantic partner. It could really be about anyone. So just make sure, to take the messages as they resonate to you and your own situation and circumstances. If something sounds confusing or just not making sense, or you're just not really into it, it just probably means it's not for you. All right, let's dive in. My group number ones. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. Messages for my group ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. What can we know? What can you tell us? This person they're coming to this reading for. Who is this person that's giving them mixed signals? The person that my group number ones is wondering about. Who is this person? How will my group number ones know that this is their reading? How will my group ones know? I'm having a hard time shuffling the cards. Which I shouldn't. I'm warmed up. They should be warmed up. We'll see what the issue is here. Messages for my group number ones. Who is this person? All right, we have the Star card, Lovers. It could be an air sign, Aquarius and Gemini coming out first. Who is this person? All right, so this is someone that things that have been off and on with, but mostly off. This could even be someone that you haven't seen in a while or haven't connected with, because this Knight of Wands in reverse, it's kind of chilly energy, because it's like the flame that was there, it's fizzled out, or it hasn't been around. But this Lovers tells me that it's someone that maybe you feel connected to, or it's someone that you could have dated in the past. Maybe you guys used to work together. Maybe you still feel a strong connection to them, but I do feel like it fizzled out, or there's something here that doesn't feel too promising at the time being. Yeah, there's a lot of unknowns. Maybe this is a friendship or a lover or something that came to an end. Maybe this is someone that you only knew from online. And even though there felt like there was a connection, outside of that, there was a lot of unknowns and a lot of mystery. Tell me why the Star reverse. Who is this person? How will my group ones know this is their reading? So this could have been someone that was either a situationship, or it never grew past a friendship. Maybe if you guys dated, it was really hard to get to know them. It does feel that this connection could have triggered some kind of things, things within us to heal. Maybe this is falling for the wrong person, or and I'm not saying they're the wrong person, but I'm saying maybe this is kind of like a pattern for some of you guys. Maybe, we give love or we feel connection, and then we end up kind of feeling shut down, or like it doesn't end up working out. At least with this situation, it feels like, I don't know. I think you've had, whoever I'm reading for has had strong feelings about it, to the point where maybe it's like we had to shut down, or yeah, it triggered. It definitely triggered. All right, we have Justice card, Ten of Pentacles. This could be someone that you, this could be like a friend that you really love or that you fell for. This could be someone that you've worked with or you live in the same neighborhood with, or this 10 of Pentacles, maybe you've imagined a future with or long term. And there's a wanting love here, wanting a new beginning, wanting for some of you reconciliation, or wanting to just have this love. But there's a lot of fears here and a lot of unknowns. It's almost like I know nothing. What was that? Oh, yeah, Game of Thrones. You know nothing, Jon Snow. This is a I know nothing moment with this moon here because it keeps it all in the dark, right? We know where our heart is, but we're afraid. We don't know how we're going to get there or if it's even going to happen. This could be someone that maybe you've been hiding your feelings for, or this is like a secret love. This could be someone that you've been on and off with online, or maybe you interact with them or you see them. You know, there's this in and out energy. Maybe this is someone that you've tried to close the cycle out with more than once. There is something repetitive here, but that repetition could also be talking about this Queen of Cups in reverse, the pattern that we were talking about for someone out there. Why the Star reverse with Page of Pentacles in reverse? Who is this person? Messages for my group ones. The person giving them mixed signals. 10 of Swords in reverse. Why the Lovers with the Queen of Cups? So yeah, you could have felt like what brought you guys together, or you know who this person is to you. There does feel to be strong emotions or a strong connection that maybe you feel. But something here, it's like, you know, it would have to be done the right way, or there's a wake-up call for more balance, or maybe there's even a wanting a second chance with this person to make it right. Tell me why the Two of Swords in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be someone. Maybe they're a business owner, or they love their family, or they're serious about their family. This person has deep love for either community or their career, or if they help people, um, their legacy. I think a person's like pouring their heart into something. But that could also be like, this is what you picture with them. Like there's this long-term kind of love that comes with them. Or maybe some of you guys have known this person for a really long time. Tell me why the Moon and the Ace of Cups. Four of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. So something feels destined, but at the same time, it's hard to let go of control. So when something is destined, it's literally out of my hands, right? It's like, Jesus, take the wheel, universe, take the wheel. Something else is taken over. So when we hold on to it with this Four of Pentacles, it's almost like we're not giving it room to breathe, and it might be a little tempting to be a little controlling about it. Maybe this is a love that you like keep protected, or feelings that you keep to yourself. Yeah, this is someone that I feel you're really drawn to. Maybe you follow them online or go look at them online. Or this is someone that travels the world, or you feel like this person might like signify like a new era for you, or this new kind of life. But Two of Cups in reverse, you guys aren't together and there's insecurities here. Maybe you had to bring something to an end with this person, and now you've tried to let go, but it's hard to let go of that control. You tried to surrender. So lots of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, but honestly, everyone is here. We have all kings represented except swords. So we have water, earth, fire. Majors, we have Scorpio, loud on the Aquarius, Leo and Taurus. We also have Libra and Gemini and Sagittarius. All right. So that's a little bit about who this could possibly be, my friends. So if that sounds familiar, if that made sense to you, congratulations for one. And for second of all, well, let's see, how does this person really feel, and where are they really at with things when it comes to you? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. The person sending them mixed signals. Thank you, Spirit. How do they really feel? What's really going on with them? The person sending my group number ones mixed signals. How do they really feel? How do they really feel? What's going on with them when it comes to my group number ones? How does this person really feel when it comes to my group number ones? The person giving my group number ones mixed signals. How do they really feel and what's going on with them? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. We have the Lovers. We have the Ace of Cups. So this person wants to keep the peace. They don't want to fight, or they don't want to like create, this person doesn't want drama in their life or conflict in their life, or at least not with you. So we have the Hangman in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles. So if you guys are in separation, this separation has kind of helped them see things from a different perspective. I do think that this person feels connected to you, and this could be them wanting to clear the air if there is some kind of conflict. This person does miss you, or they feel left out, and they haven't moved on, or they think about returning. Yeah, okay, so they know, like, they know how you feel, or they know that maybe emotionally. So whatever you've expressed to this person about how you feel or how you've talked to them, they're kind of assuming that it's best. Like, they just don't want to fight with you, or they don't want conflict, or they don't want any kind of drama. They also want to avoid drama because of your feelings getting involved, or how you feel about something. And they feel that for right now, they can't invest in this, or they don't really have the time. Yeah, this is feeling. I do think that there's times when they like miss you, and there's a part that they haven't fully moved on from. But right now, maybe they're doing other things, because it does seem like there's almost like a, right now, this is for the best, or this is what needs to happen, or this is a choice that they're making. And a choice that they're making is like, right now, they don't have the time, energy, or capacity to maybe work through this in a different way. So if this is someone that you still talk to, then maybe that's why they act passive, because they don't have that in them to get into like a deep conversation, or like go deeper. We have 5 of Cups in reverse. Why there's that king we were summoning earlier. Okay. For some of you, this is so specific, so specific. So if this is not you, please, then no, it's not for you. But for some of you, this person might think that it's time to go back to therapy, or it's time to go back to counseling, or they'll see you again when you guys go to school, or when you go to this place. Because this person, like I'm telling you, it's not like they fully moved on from you, but there is something here that they're like, not today. It's almost like, not today, Satan. Like, I don't have the capacity. And if they view you as being in this emotional place that they don't have the capacity to handle at the moment in time, or whenever, it's like they're going to be passive, or they're not going to give you a straight answer, or they might kind of not say anything at all. They might go ghost, or they might kind of pull back. So if you've said to this person, I have feelings for you, do you have feelings for me? This person might be not wanting to answer that, because they feel that whatever their answer is, it might trigger you, or it might cause some kind of drama that they're not ready to get into. It is coming down, the energy is literally like, this person's like being logical and practical. They're taking the emotion out of it, and they're almost like saying, what happened. Like, I can't, it's best if I don't do that right now. It's best if I don't go deeper, Now, only you know what your situation and connection is to this person. Some of them are saying, like, I'm going to come back. Like, I'm dedicated, or I'm committed to you, or these are my commitments that keep me in place, or that, but like I said, for some of you, it could be that this person's like, okay, it's time to go back to therapy, or or maybe this person's like being wise about something, and yeah, at least that's how they're kind of taking it. Tell me more, please. Why the 5 of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse? How does this person feel about my group number ones? Why the Lovers with the 7 of Pentacles? Yeah, I do think that this person is just kind of like, I hate to say it, but it is kind of leaving you where you're at for now. And depending on who they are, maybe it's because right now they're like, babe, I really can't. I have all this other stuff going on. I'm sorry. I'm not at the capacity. Or if it's someone that isn't ready for the level of whatever you're ready for. It's just they're just not there. They don't have the energy or capacity. Why are the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, there's like a false start here. It's not time to start anything new. Tell me why the Hangman in reverse with the Five of Cups in reverse. Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So they're changing their mind, or they're viewing things from a different perspective as to what to do next, or what move to make, and how to work with you, or build with you, or what would be best. And they're trying to do this in a way where when they come back, or if they were to come back, they're wiser. So maybe they're the ones going to therapy. It just depends, right? I like how today I'm like, someone's going to therapy. Why the Five of Pentacles with the King of Swords? This person, they could suffer from depression, loneliness, or something called them away, or something unexpectedly got pulled, like the rug got pulled from under them. And now they're in this energy of getting it together and coming back, or revisiting this when they're like in a better place. Tell me more. Or maybe they ghost when something isn't working. That could be for some of you guys. This feels like a mental health issue, and this person goes hermit. This really feels like mental health issue. I don't know if it's yours or theirs. Yours would be if this person does feel like it's time to go back to therapy. That's not for everyone, but baby, that's for one of you at least. And I'm sending you a hug, because shit's hard out there. And if you guys are struggling with your mental health, you're not alone, and I see you. And just like with everything in life, even though this doesn't sound like the most helpful thing, it does help me to remember that the good and the bad is in cycles, and it comes and it goes, and the bad does pass through. And actually, Miss Kiki Palmer, she reminded me of that. I saw a clip of her. She was on Kai's live, and I think she gave a little speech at the end. So maybe that means something to some of you guys. All right. Heavy on the Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius. You know, I do think this person has their concerns, but right now it's almost like they're not ready to come towards you, or they're not ready. They're saying they want a new beginning, or there's something here about leveling up and being better, or like wanting things to be better. They're trying to maybe elevate as well. But right now, they don't really feel like it's the time. And if there's something here that you guys need to talk about, maybe they're not in a place right now where they feel like they're ready to, but it seems like they're taking steps to become ready. All right. Yeah. If you're wondering if there's like a future with this person, I think they're trying to figure that out too. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, they could, Ace of Swords, they could be reflecting on something that you told them, or you kind of going cold on them, it just depends. But my babies, I hope that was helpful. Why don't we do answer cards today? Let me get them over here. All right. All right, you guys can start thinking of your question. Let's do 2 questions today, and let's try to get you an answer. They don't have to be related to the reading, but messages often are extensions of the reading. So let's see what we get. All right, think of your first question. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get an answer to my group number 1's first question, the first question on their mind? And the second one? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so first question is reflect further for the outcome. And then the second one is transformations on the horizon. So these kind of almost go together. So this is talking about change coming, but this is asking you to reflect or go deeper. There is going to be the opportunity for change that is coming. Maybe it's with this person, but maybe, this is asking you, like I said, go deeper and reflect. If you guys asked yes or no questions, honestly, for the first one, I feel like it's a maybe, and the second one is a yes, but not now. So coming in shortly. All right, my group number 1s, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 2s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. You know why you're here today. We are going to be looking into the person that's been giving you mixed signals. We are going to start the reading by asking who they are, just to help you connect to this group. And then we'll be asking the question, how does this person really feel, or what's really going on with them? As always, though, friends, it is a collective reading. So keep that in mind, because not everything that you hear today might be for you. If something sounds confusing or triggering or just not making sense, it might be a sign that it's not your message. Besides that, though, let's see what kind of insights we can gain for you today. Hopefully, this just helps confirm what you're already feeling, or helps you make some sense into what's this person's deal. Basically, that's the point. What's their deal? All right, my group number 2 is my babies. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 2s. Messages for my group 2s, please. Messages for my group number 2s. What can we know? What can you tell us? All right, the person giving my group 2s mixed signals. Who is this person? The person giving my group number 2s mixed signals. What can we know about them? Who are they? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Who is this person that's giving them mixed signals? How will they know? How will they know this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. How will my group 2s know this is their reading? The person giving them mixed signals. We have the Ace of Cups. Well, this feels like it's new love. The 7 of Cups in reverse is bestie. It's literally the opposite of like mixed signals. So because this person has told you that they love you, or like what? This person has talked to you. Why is there the question mark is like X'd out? I don't know. Like literally, this is almost saying there shouldn't be a question here. What I'm trying to get to the part where it's mixed signals. Maybe you just met them. Oh, it's someone new that you're talking to. Maybe you were talking to a lot of people, but this one sticks out because they haven't made time for you, or you guys haven't had the time. Maybe you feel like there's new love coming and you're like, well, where is it? Where is it, spirit guide? All right. Maybe this is someone that you haven't seen in a while. Why the Ace of Cups? My group number 2s, please. Who is this? Who's giving them mixed signals? How will they know this is their reading? Why the Ace of Cups? Temperance reverse. We're trying to rush through it. Why the 7 of Cups in reverse? Strength in reverse. Why the... So this is giving that there's a potential of new love, or we're talking to someone new, and now like the femme urge to femme is just like raging. It's like, what does that mean? Well, let me try to explain it. What this means to me. This means to me, my femme is so fucking crazy that I'm going love crazy, because now I'm thinking of all the things and it's all I can think about, or I really want this to work, or I want to know the answers, or I want it to happen now, or, you know, there's a sense here of this new love threw me the fuck off with that Temperance in reverse. It's like, it's not balanced. It's too much of something. So sometimes, say, you know, your little embers are burning and love comes and fans the flames, and all of a sudden, bitch, you're like lit on fire, because it's like, oh, I'm getting overtaken by it. So that's the femme urge to femme for me. I also use the analogy. I mean, it's literally, it's silly, but it's like being somewhere and, you know, you make eyes with someone and they smile at you and you're like, is that my future spouse? Is that them? Is that my soulmate? Is that the one? And then getting really like fixated, you know? So that's what this feels like. It feels like there's some kind of level of fixation, or it's like too much of something. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this 2 of Swords in reverse tells me like my insecurities are fired up, or I'm really kind of losing myself, or I'm like struggling to kind of see, is this like, am I stepping into danger zone? For some of you guys, okay? So someone here hasn't been free, or it's hard to make time. This could be you, this could be them, this could be both of you guys. There is something here about not having the most amount of time, or maybe you need more of their time, or a little bit of someone here maybe needs validation in a different way. Maybe you feel like you've been talking to this person, but it's hard to, maybe you guys haven't gone out on a date, or it's hard to get to know them. There's something here where it's like things are moving ahead, or we're talking, but I'm not really sure if it's going to turn into anything or go anywhere. All right. Maybe this person kind of goes ghost. It's like good when it's good, and then they kind of back off. Why the Five of Pentacles? Maybe you notice that there's like a certain like schedule or timing of the day where you don't hear from them. Yeah, this is ghosting energy. Two of Cups. Interesting. This is also karmic, or like karmic lessons, but there's also lust, desire, and codependency when it comes to love for some of you guys. Why the Ace of Cups and Temperance in reverse? Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's too much desire here. You're like lighting yourself on fire with the desire. And sometimes that could have us heading head first into into danger zone, right? Energetically, of course. And danger zone is just when we lose ourselves, you know? And no one even has to do anything. Sometimes we just lose ourselves because we just get swept away and don't ground ourselves. Why the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Strength card? Tell me about the Eight of Wands with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you guys talk, but it's not really like going anywhere, or you guys haven't, like I said, met up or gone out. We lost the Two of Wands, guys. We lost the Two of Wands. So maybe waiting for this person to make a move or seeing what's next. Maybe you're wondering, like, what's next? Tell me why the Wheel of Fortune with the... Yeah. So this feels like it would just be casual or sexual, and there is like a repeating kind of thing. I can't tell if it's with this person or just in general. It's something that keeps us like held back, or we keep coming back to. Whatever this connection is, it's already revealed itself to you. So if there's mixed signals because this person ghosts, it's not really it's coming off as they've kind of shown you like where they're at with the connection, or like how they operate, or where they're at in their life. And you guys could be feeding off of each other's kind of shadows, you know, where it's like, well, this person, might be into casual connections, or doesn't have the time, and just loves talking to you, or thinks that they can just come back, and then they kind of go ghost. And then, but that's what works for them because, this feels good, or the connection feels good. And then you in return could be also riding that wave, but like, in a different way, where your triggers are different or your shadows are different, where like the need for outside validation is really just coming through, that maybe wanting to get this person's attention, or it's almost like a high that we're chasing of like, well, if this person wants me, it's, like I got them to want me, or I got them to kind of come towards me, or they're coming back around for something, And one thing that we all have to learn is not to be impressed by the one that keeps coming back. We know why they're coming back. You're magic. You're amazing. They have something that you like. If they didn't, you would have initially connected with them. But it's not a compliment when they keep coming back, right? Especially when they're not coming back changed. So yeah, okay. If that describes kind of what you're dealing with, we have Emperor reverse. Yeah, so it could be very sexual, or just a little self-sabotaging, or this person could be very controlling or very masculine. So it feels charged up in a way, but it doesn't feel like it's a healthy attachment, and it doesn't feel like yeah, it feels a little toxic. This person might have like a history or a pattern of ghosting connections, or playing hot and cold, and then acting like they're busy, or they have a lot going on, or they're like a person in charge, or their boss, All right, well, if that sounds familiar, my babies, let's see how they really feel. So we had Aquarius and Capricorn and Aries, Taurus, Virgo coming through strongly. Thank you, Sarah. Could be anyone though. How does this person really feel? We also had fire signs. How does this person really feel about my group number twos? Messages for my group twos. How does this person really feel? How do they really feel about my group number twos? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups. All right. So, yeah, this person feels like it's all good. They feel like you're understanding, you're loving. They don't need to worry about things with you because you're the chill one or you're fine. It is giving like laid back and fun. We could flirt, we could hook up. This person feels a lot of sexual tension with you, and they use that to their advantage. This person feels like they have like a key to your heart, or they feel like you guys have this special connection that means that you will be okay with them coming in and out of your life or going silent for a little bit, or because you guys have this special bond. So yeah, this person knows that you love them or you care about them, or you're someone who's very loving and very caring. Why the Queen of Cups? Yeah, they're not worried. This person's like, I got nothing to worry about with group number two. Group number two is chill as fuck. They love me, they care about me. I can come and make out with them. I could poke it around if I want. I can take them out. We can laugh, we can giggle, we can share memes, but I don't need to give more than that. This person's also like very controlling. And I do want to tell you guys, this person likes sexually charged interactions. Not saying that they are hooking up with everyone, but they like that tension. This person could also be competitive. That could be the tension I'm feeling too. Competitive or into sports, or this would be like training, right? With this level of control and that Five of Wands, like how they train, how an athlete trains. It's like very tight, very competitive. So like I said, it feels controlling. All right, why the Five of Wands? Messages for my group number twos. How does this person really feel about my group twos? Why the Five of Wands? We have the Six of Wands in reverse. This person likes to stand out. It's almost like they'll come in and like want your attention. But this person, there's something here about drama and conflict. Yeah, no, this person feels like they have it kind of made with you. They feel like they can kind of do what they want or make whatever they want happen because, I don't know, because of who they are or because of who you are to them or who they are to you or who you guys are together. Tell me why the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Six of Cups. Start. Yeah, no, this person is good. You might be over here getting the shorter end of the stick, but this person's like, this is great. Are you kidding? We can go quiet and not talk, and I don't have to report back, and I can do whatever I want and choose other things. And then when I want to, I can just hit up group two and be like, hey, baby, tell me why this person, they like to be on their own and single. They just like to do their own thing, you know? So I'm going to say the way they feel about you is they know that you got the sweetness. They know you got the love potion, and they like it. They like to kind of like revel in that in some kind of way. I don't even know if that's the right word. But this person isn't going to make like a serious move towards you, at least not who I'm reading today. This person, they like to keep things obscure because that means they don't have to commit to anything. They never said that. And it's like, but you insinuated, like you were flirting with me, or you were, doing this or doing that, or you said that I was the type that you could end up married to, or it's like the type that says some shit, and they're like, oh yeah, but I wasn't really saying that. It's like they're purposely obscure. Yeah, and this person could be like stingy with their attention or their time. I do think they like attention, but they don't necessarily freely give it. Page of Swords in reverse. They also don't talk, the lovers. They're like, let's not talk, let's just make out. Or let's just flirt. Or let me get your emotional labor, my group number twos. All right, so be careful with this one. You're getting mixed signals. They've already shown you who they are and what their capacity is to. This person isn't here to like build this strong relationship and connection with you, at least not right now. Okay, that's what I got for you, my group number twos. Don't hate me. We're going to do two questions today. We have our answer cards. So go ahead. You can pause the reading if you need to have more time to think about it. Yeah, we're going to try to get you more answers. This could also be more answers regarding your reading we just did. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos, please. Can we get answers for them? Can we get an answer to the first question on my group number twos mind? Question 1. All right, and then question 2, please. Thank you. All right, the first one is stand in your power, and the second one is stop ruminating. So this to me, if you had a yes or no question, standing in your power to me means yes, as long as you're doing it from a place of being empowered and you're not giving your power away. The second question, if you're asking yes or no, I would say it's a no with stop ruminating. There's something here that we're just overthinking. If someone is making you overthink this hard, it's not, the math ain't that hard, bestie. If the calculations are not calculating, if that's because something ain't right, right? So yeah, if someone's keeping you guessing as to where they stand with you, that's kind of an answer enough. So my group number twos, that is what I have for you today. I hope this is helpful, even if you guys don't like me sometimes when I read these kinds of things, but I don't mean to. I just want us all to get what we deserve, which is, I know I deserve, and a whole lot of you deserve happy, healthy love that helps us grow and helps us feel safe and secure so that we can be our best selves out in the world. When we are in the wrong relationships, whether they are with lovers, friends, even family, it's like the outside world also kind of, I don't want to say suffers, but it is like a ripple effect where how you show up in other spaces of your life, how you are feeling emotionally secure and supported in the relationships that matter the most, they do reflect, right? So it just helps you show up as this beautiful bright light when you're surrounded by the right things and the right people. My group number twos, that's what I have for you today. I'm sending you guys so much love and so many blessings. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked this little vampire Mickey, then welcome to your reading, friends. You guys know why you're here today. We're going to be looking into that person that's been giving you mixed signals. We are going to start this reading off by asking who they are, just to help you connect to this group and make sure you're in the right reading. And then we're going to be asking, how does this person really feel, or what's really going on with them? My group number threes, you guys know, though, it's a collective reading, so please use your own discernment and only take what resonates. This reading really is meant to help confirm and validate what you're already feeling. What you learn here shouldn't be a complete shock. If it is, maybe I don't know, maybe it's not for you. Maybe it is. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, all that to say, if you don't like what you hear, it's okay. It may not be your reading. Oh my gosh, the fine print, you guys. Listen. Let's tap in, my babies. I am so happy that you are here today. I hope you're having a good day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. And yeah, let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. Messages for my group threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? This person giving them mixed signals. Who is this person? Messages for my group number threes, please. The person giving them mixed signals. Messages for my group threes. Who is this person? How will they know this is their reading? Messages for my group threes. The person giving them mixed signals. What can we know about this person? How will my group number threes know that this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes. Who is this person? What's giving them mixed signals? We have Hermit. Could be a Virgo or someone that's kind of quiet. We have Page of Wands in reverse and the Lovers. This could have been someone that you dated in the past, or maybe you guys were flirting. Sun reverse, Magician reverse. Who is this person? So this is someone that you're not talking to right now, or they're not very expressive. There's a lot of silence here. And there's a lot of, I feel drawn to them and I feel a strong connection. But sometimes it's just, for me, it's almost like it's just what I feel. It's not something like I don't even know if anything can happen. I've kind of surrendered to this, I've let it be. And that's just where I'm at. It does not feel like you guys are talking to this person, or if you do, it's not talking about anything deep. Tell me why the Hermit. Yeah, someone could be blocked. Why the Page of Wands? Why the Lovers? Yeah, you guys could have dated or come together, or maybe some of you feel like this is like the person that you have a strong soul connection with, soul tie perhaps with that lovers and that Four of Wands. This is someone that maybe feels they're very independent or they kind of spend a lot of time on their own. Um, Maybe they have like certain hobbies that it's like things that like younger or like child, not child, but you know, this isn't a child hobby, but it almost gives like those people that have the little remote control like trucks that they take out, and it's like a serious community. That's what I mean by that. Like maybe they have some kind of interest where they spend a lot of time kind of doing something like that reconnects them. Because that Page of Wands, it's giving. It's funny how I'm kind of feeling Six of Cups, but it's giving like youthfulness or youth, but sometimes it might feel like a little immature. Maybe your guys' priorities weren't the same, you and this person, or maybe it just never went past flirting and dating like we talked about. So even though this person made you happy, or maybe you're happy thinking of them, or maybe they seemed happy enough, there's still a lot of energy here of like reading between the lines. Maybe this person had issues like within the home, or in a relationship, a long-term relationship, or maybe there was a divorce, or maybe it was like a career or a family thing that it's like they don't have power over that, or they just kind of relinquish their power. It's almost like there's a part of this person that kind of surrendered or succumbed to their circumstances, or maybe that's how you felt, or maybe that's even how you feel, that you're just like, well, it's just the circumstances, so I don't have power over this, but I'm choosing to let it go. Maybe you're like, this is my forever person, or this is my long-term person, and even though I don't know how it's going to work out, that's just how I feel, even if we're not talking. So Justice Reverse, you guys could not be talking to this person because something happened. Maybe someone's owed an apology, or maybe, like I said, there could be something about a divorce, or something. Yeah, maybe something legal, or they would have to come to you in the right way to make something right. Tell me why the Hermit with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Who is this person? Messages for my group threes. Moon reverse. Why the Page the Wands in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like this person kind of made things clear, or at least when you were dealing with them. Um, it doesn't feel like you guys were able to go too deep, or some of their behaviors or some of the things that they had going on, just it didn't allow that. So this is someone that you feel psychically connected to or spiritually connected to. And it really frustrates you because maybe you're like, why them? Or why do I feel this way towards them? Why can't I forget about them? Why is it so intense? So even if maybe you've tried, maybe you can't move away from the idea of like picturing them in your future or what that would look like. Why the Queen of Swords in reverse with the Justice reverse? Why the Queen of Swords in reverse with Justice reverse? Nine of Pentacles. Someone here is very single, very independent, or maybe you've also chosen like, I'm just going to be single. I don't want anything, or I don't want anyone. Like this is what feels strong soul connection. And at the same time, you might even be like, I don't even want this person anymore. Or like, why does it feel this way? So yeah, you could have decided to just be on your own, or this person. This person could have sworn off relationships. Maybe they were manipulated in the past in a relationship, or they were manipulated within their family. And that left them like a lot to maybe sort through. We have Pisces and Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries coming through the strongest. Oh, and Libra. All right. Pretty straightforward, not going to lie. My babies, so if that sounds like your situation, um, then let's continue. This could be someone that you had strong feelings for, and then it just kind of had to fizzle out, or you just had to let it go. And maybe they never actually told you if they felt the same, or what they pictured for the future, or what. But I can't really tell what this person, yeah, what the mixed signals were. It was probably how they behaved, but I can't tell if they were hot and cold, or if they just didn't open up. That's what I mean by that. But if that makes sense to you, then let's find out how they really feel. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. The person giving them mixed feelings, or mixed feelings, maybe they have mixed feelings, mixed signals. How do they really feel? The person giving my group number threes mixed signals. How do they really feel about my group threes? How does this person really feel? about my group threes? What can my group threes know? How does this person really feel? Messages for my group threes, please. How does this person really feel about my group threes? The person giving them mixed signals. We have Knight of Wands, Three of Wands. So this person remembers like the passion or excitement with you, and they get excited and they think about like coming towards you, but they're nervous, or they have, I think they're scared to see you again, or they're nervous about coming back together. It does feel like they're not fully confident, or they haven't fully like committed to what they want to do. This person doesn't like conflict, or they avoid conflict. This is kind of what keeps them, I feel like, coming forward, especially if you guys have something, an apology or something to talk about, if they have a wrong to make right. And so they get excited and they're like, yeah, I do want to go towards group three, or I want to talk to group three. And then there's something here that kind of triggers their anxiety. And then they're realizing, maybe they're also realizing why things didn't move forward. So the passion hasn't died between you and them, even though there's silence, even though you guys aren't talking. This is something that this person also feels. Like they feel this pull and this excitement to just come towards you. And it does seem like this person is thinking about like in the future when they come towards you, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like right now they feel like they have much to offer, or they're confident. Yeah, they don't feel successful enough. Or maybe they feel like you're going to reject them, or this, I think this person doesn't feel successful enough. They feel like they don't have enough to offer. And they view you as being this beautiful being who is all grown up, you know, you're exuding this energy. It's almost like this person's like, you're too good for me. If they tell you you're too good for them, fucking run. Believe them. Believe them. And not saying this person is actually saying that, but this person is viewing you for who you are. And they're like, fuck, I don't measure up to that. I don't measure up to group three. Group three is a goddess, or a god. And look at me, I'm a toad. We wish. This person isn't going to call themselves a toad, but we can. They've acted like one. Don't tell me they haven't. I know that they have. All right, so there's something here about them clearing the air, clearing drama with you. Why the Five of Wands in reverse? Yeah, they want to come back together and see you again and clear the air. Tell me why Chariot reverse, but they won't they won't take matters into their own hands, or they're not ready to. Strength reverse. I don't think they have a confidence, so they're holding on tightly, or they hold on to control because they're going over all the scenarios. So yeah, I do think this person sees you for who you are and sees value in you, but this person doesn't feel like they're successful enough, or that maybe they're worthy. This person, they have feelings for you, but look, it's their little Grinch heart is trying to do that explosion thing with the little Page of Cups. They're like, that's not enough. Tell me why the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, this person sees you as the one that they'd be happy with, or they see you as like, if you're a woman, like a mother, or like someone that they'd want to have a family with or a home with. Even if you're not a woman, this is someone that sees a lot of abundance in life with you, and you've kind of helped them see that. And part of them feels like it's been so long, or something's taken so long. Maybe it's taken them so long to realize how they feel, or to get a grip, that now they're like, well, I don't even know if group three is interested. Tell me more, please. How do they really feel about my group threes? How does this person really feel? It's like this person thinks of a specific memory with you, and it just makes them want to go towards you. And a part of them's like, it ain't no way we're done. Like, we're not done. We had too much fun, or we get along too well, or I know we're going to reunite. But right now they don't have the confidence to come towards you, or to push this forward and take control. Ace of Wands, Five of Swords, Fool in reverse. They feel all this passion and drive, but they're overthinking it, or they're ruminating on something. They're going over all the scenarios and only like paying attention to the negative ones. So it does feel like they're stopping themselves from going further. And this person has been feeling this way for you for a long time, but I don't know. I think they probably fumbled, right? Why the King of Wands in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse? Eight of Cups. Someone had to walk away from a false start. Maybe you walked away. Maybe they think that you're done with them. They don't have the confidence, but yeah, this person sees you and they want something with you. Look, they want reunion, or they want to get together with you or take you out, move things forward, but they're like frozen in place. It's almost like a deer in headlights. So they're questioning what to do. This person's very closed off and has an issue with vulnerability. So that probably makes it hard as well, because if they came towards you, they would probably have to be open and honest and vulnerable. Imagine that. My group number threes, that is what I have for you guys. You guys were literally the most direct group. That does not surprise me. I definitely think this person feels some things for you, but I'm going to go ahead and say that they are lacking the confidence to maybe even know where their future is heading, or, I don't know, or that you'll accept them, or that they have anything worth kind of offering, anything that's worth offering. It doesn't seem like they think of themselves as highly as they think of you. All right, we're going to do answer cards today. So go ahead and think of 2 questions. They could be relating to anything. We're going to try to get you an answer. If you don't have a question, that's okay. This will just be like more messages regarding to your reading. All right, let's begin. Pause the reading if you need more time to think of your questions. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get an answer for my group number threes? The first question on their mind, my group threes. We have trust that it'll manifest. So if you asked a yes or no question, that to me means yes. And their second answer, please, to their second question, realign and call it in. Okay, so this is about really getting to the bottom of what is it that we want to make happen, or what is it that we want out of a situation. Maybe something's getting you out of alignment. So this is asking you to just come back home to yourself, okay? My group number threes. I hope you enjoyed your reading. That's what I have for you today. I hope it's helpful. Please, please take care of yourselves out there. I appreciate you guys being here so much, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.